And we have our winners. We'll announce those in just a few minutes. We need first, second, and third behind the stage here. We need first place, second place, and third place right behind the stage. Remember, all kids 3, 4, and 5 will receive a medal. So parents, please make sure you have their medal before you leave the finish line area. We need the second place placer. We need the second place runner. Need the second place runner. If your medal says second place, please come behind the staging area. Our next race will be the three-year-old boys in the short stack sprints. Ian Holcomb, John McLean, Braxton Drummer, Landon Prater, Shaziel Contreras, Esteban Yava, Jacoby Frere, and Cesar Carrubias. In the three-year-old girls category, three-year-old girls, in third place was was Ryder Schmutz in third place. Second place was Elliot Musgrave, and in first place, winning the three-year-old girls category, was Kimberly Chavez. Congratulations. We need the four-year-old girls and boys to report. Four-year-old girls and boys to report to the starting line. We're ready now for the three-year-old boys race. Ian Holcomb, John McLean, Braxton Drummer, Landon Prater, Javier Contreras, Esteban Yava, Jacoby Frere, and Cesar Covarrubias. And they are ready. And they're off. Cheer them on. They are off. They're running. Please cheer these boys on. Oh, we had a spill. Hop up. Grab your skillet. Hop up. All right, let's cheer this little man on who took a spill. Cheer him on. There he goes. Contestant number 3. Four-year-old boys and girls need to report. Four-year-old boys and girls. We need first, second, and third to report behind the trailer. First, second, and third. Next up will be the 4-year-old girls. 4-year-old girls are next. We do have Madeline Larson, Harper Clark, Hope Swanson, Zoe Romero, McKenna Short, Coley Ortiz, Emily Rotolo, Emma Hubbard, Morgan Mason, Zoe Swati, Alina Galbraith, Kinley Varnes, Saria Varnes, Vivian Klaus, Caitlin Dreitz, and Peyton Short. In the 3-year-old boys category, in third place was Ian Holcomb. Second place was Esteban Niava. And in first place, Braxton Drummer. We're ready for the 4-year-old girls. Finish line officials are ready. And they're off. Let's bring them home. 4-year-old girls, run hard, all the way through to the finish line. Keep going, number 7. Come on, Emily. Next up, we have the 4-year-old boys, so we need the 5-year-old boys and girls to be at the starting line. 5-year-old boys and girls need to be at the starting line. In the 4-year-old boy category, we have Caleb Highfill, Elia Marin, Charles Turner, Ian Harris, Julius Powdrill, Madden Masteus, Connor Dewar, Bo Corner, Riker Bryant, Dagoberto Torres, William Axel Rose, Haven Almeida, and Cage McLean. That are your 4-year-old boys that'll be racing next. 4-year-old boys racing next. We need the 5-year-old girls and boys to the starting line. And our winners in the 4-year-old girls, in third place was Zoe Romero. Second place, Morgan Mason. And walking away a winner in first place was Caitlin Dreitz. We're now ready for the 4-year-old boys race. Cheer them on all the way to the finish line. And they're off. Let's cheer them on home. Come on, boys. Run hard. Again, a reminder to the parents, all 3, 4, and 5-year-old boys and girls will receive medals, so do not leave the finish line area until they have received their medals. Next up will be the 5-year-old girls. 5-year-old girls will be up next. Aaliyah Olson, Gentry Quint, Natalie McLean, Charlie Turner, Peyton Mason, Malia Weatherwax, Shaylee Blanton, Lily Whetstone, Analia Pisano, Riley Martinez, Joyful Pugh, Sophia Macias, Zaya Clifton, Illy Cohn, and Farrah Rose will be running next. Our 4-year-old boys winners in 3rd place, Riker Bryant. 2nd place, Julius Powdrill. And in 1st place was Connor Dewar. We're ready for the 5-year-old girls race next. 5-year-old girls, the 6-year-old boys and girls need to be at the starting line. 6-year-old boys and girls need to report to the starting line. Five-year-old girls are up next. And we're ready to start the 5-year-old girls. And they're off. Let's make some noise. Let's make some noise. Bring them home. Here they go. We got a close race. And that completes the 5-year-old girls race. Again, a reminder, if you need a warm-up, there's lunch being served at the First United Methodist Church, also inside of the American Legion Hall, that blue door right at the back. And if you have not yet purchased your Pancake Day memorabilia, you can purchase it there at the concession trailer just to the east of the finish line. 5-year-old boys will be next. Kaiser Gilmore, Cairo Swati, Jeffrey Yowell, Giovanni Lavelat, Aiden Vermillion, Liam Bastillos, Santiago Pava, Gabriel Pingree, Evan Claypool, and Axel Cuellar. 5-year-old boys race will be next. Six-year-old boys and girls need to be at their starting line. 6-year-old boys and girls need to be at their starting line. Second place, we need the second place winner in the last race. Second place winner needs to report. In third place, in the 5-year-old girls race, in third place was Shaylee Blanton. Second place was Farrah Rose, and in first place, Zaya Clifton. Next race will be the 5-year-old boys race, 5-year-old boys race. Kaiser Gilmore, Cairo Swati, Jeffrey Yowell, Giovanni Lavelati, Aiden Vermillion, Liam Bastillos, Santiago Pava, Gabriel Pingree, Evan Claypool, and Axel Cuellar. Finish line is ready. And the racers are off. And they're running hard. All right, we will now move the starting line back another 25 yards. The little guys and gals ran 50 yards. The next contestants will run 75 yards. Going to move the starting line back a little bit. We'll have the 6-year-old girls, followed by the 6-year-old boys. The 7-year-old girls and boys need to report to the starting line. 7-year-old girls and boys report to the starting line. In the 6-year-old girls race, Devin Harina, Aubrey Rivera, Yasmin Soto, Ava Hubbard, Cassidy Hieronymus, Summer Gallegas, Aubrey Peterson, Amaya Boga, Michaela Benson, Miley Macias, Tegan Hensley, Everly Coulter, Jamzia Werner, Viviana Amperon, and Sekai Gonzalez in the 6-year-old girls race. Winners in the 5-year-old boys. In 3rd place was Jeffrey Yowell. 2nd place went to Aiden Vermillion, and 1st place went to Santiago Paiva. 6-year-old girls will be racing next. 6-year-old girls. Who was it? Jeffrey Yowell. We need you, Jeffrey Yowell. We need you over here to take your picture. Is everybody having fun so far? Up here on the stage to my left, we have representatives from Olney, England. We have Jeremy Rollins and his daughter Tamsin coming in from Olney, England. Jeremy is the current mayor of Olney, England, and he told me he did not want to know who won the Olney race or the time. So, shh. We are ready now for the 6-year-old girls. They will be running 75 yards and they're off. Let's cheer them on all the way down the course. Here they come, bring them home, running hard. And we have our top 3. Our next race will be the 6-year-old boys. We have Alan Rios, Elias Holcomb, Anthony Farrar, Abel Clark, Daniel Heifel, Jackson Cedillo, Alexander Drummer, Eric Baeza, Parker Prater, and Max Mendoza. Those will be our 6-year-old boy racers in the next race. Six-year-old girl racers. In 3rd place was Summer Gallegas. 2nd place, Tegan Hensley. And in 1st place was Seiki Gonzalez. Seiki Gonzalez, Tegan Hensley, and Summer Gallegas. We need the 8-year-old girls and 8-year-old boys to report to the starting line. 8-year-old girls and 8-year-old boys, please report to the starting line. Finish line is ready. And they're off. Look at them run, look at them fly. Cheer them on all the way through the finish line. Here they come, here they come. That was our 6-year-old boys, 6-year-old boys. Our next race will be our 7-year-old girls. Maya Janko, Jaylani West, Brianna Mendoza, Amara Turner, Maddie Vermillion, Miley Gomez, and Asaya Bailey. Maya, Jaylani, Brianna, Amara, Maddie, Miley, and Asaya will be running in the next race. In the 6-year-old boys category, in 3rd place was Alan Rios. 2nd place was Abel Clark. And in 1st place was Eric Baeza. Eric Baeza. Don't forget, we will give the kiss of peace to the Liberal winner. The mayor of Olney will do that at the steps of the First United Methodist Church, followed by the shriving service, and then the web chat. Please stay for all of the events of Pancake Day. Don't forget, the parade will start at 7th and Kansas at 3 o'clock. Seven-year-old girls. And they're on their way. Here they come. Cheer them on. We've got a battle for 2nd place here. Who's going to get it? Oh, I would not want to call that one. I think that was a photo finish for 2nd place. Our next race will be our 7-year-old boys. Our 7-year-old boys, Chevy Lee Allen, Connor Larson, Giovanni Soto, Jacob Ortiz, Bren Kappelman, Eli Harris, Jose Bolivar, Braxton Kingham, Cameron Ponder, Victor Mendoza Jr., Cesar Alba Jr., Aaron Munoz, Jackson Schwint, Connor Gertzberger, and Titus Cobb. 15 racers in our 7-year-old boys category. 8-year-old boys and girls need to report. 7-year-old girls, 7-year-old girls. The winners are in 3rd place, Miley Gomez. 2nd place was Jaylani West, and in 1st place was Asaya Bailey. Seven-year-old boys will be up next, followed by the 8-year-old girls and then the 8-year-old boys. Again, get your official Pancake Day merchandise from the merchandise trailer just to the east of the starting line. American Legion and Legion Auxiliary serving lunch inside the Legion Hall, as is the First United Methodist Church, where the shriving service will take place. And they're off. 7-year-old boys are running hard. With a full field, it's going to be close. Our next race will be our 8-year-old girls. Our 8-year-old girls. Our 9-year-old boys and girls need to be reporting to the starting line. Our 9-year-old boys and girls report. The next race will be 8-year-old girls with Yazeline Martinez, Brooklyn Short, Rebecca McLean, Emery Gilmore, Jaden Graves, Aliyah Cohen, Valeria Gondova, Emily Claypool, Abigail Self, Zoe Starkey, Eva Whitaker, Alyssa Alba, and Leilani Frere. Leilani Frere will be our final contestant in the 8-year-old girls race. In 3rd place, 7-year-old boys, was Connor Larson. 2nd place, Jose Bolivar. And in 1st place was Cameron Ponder. 8-year-old girls will be up next, looking for the 9-year-old girls and boys to report. 8-year-old girls will be next. Finish line officials are ready. And the 8-year-old girls are off. In our 8-year-old boys category, the next race will feature Ethan Olmstead, Alfredo Rios, Cameron Regier, Azil Baeza, Easton Martinez, Everett Betts, Angel Brerefour, Orlando Ortiz, Caden Gonzalez, and Aaron Cordova. In third place in our 8-year-old girls category, third place goes to Valeria Gondova. Second place to Brooklyn Short. And in first place, Yazeline Martinez. 8-year-old boys will be up next. We need the 10-year-old boys and girls to report to the starting line. 10-year-old boys and girls, please report to the starting line. Finish line officials are ready, so we're ready to start the race. 8-year-old boys, cheer them on. And they're off. Nine-year-old girls will be up next. 9-year-old girls up next. Running in the 9-year-old girls race will be Brooklyn Quint, Shamari Lewis, Addie Harris, Brooke Coyle, Emily Ward, Maya Masteas, Genevieve Zuniga, Hannah DeNoyer, Kylie Self, Candy McLean, and Cecilia Cordova. 9-year-old girls will be up next. The results of our 8-year-old boy race: in third place, Cameron Regier in third place. Second place, Ethan Olmstead. And in first place, Caden Gonzalez. 8-year-old boys. Ten-year-old boys and girls need to be at the starting line. 10-year-old boys and girls as we get ready for the 9-year-old girls race right now. Finish line officials are ready, Mr. Potts. And they're off. Here they come. Come on, let's bring Brooklyn home. Come on, Brooklyn. Our next race will be our 9-year-old boy category. 9-year-old boys. Those lining up are Landon McNabb, Jordan Cedillo, Eli Campfield, Jaden Hieronymus, Riley Meekham, Max Holman, Giovanni Gonzalez, Modesto Oliva, Gabriel Lecu, and Manuel Chavez Jr. All right, our winners in our 9-year-old girl race. In third place, Addie Harris took third place. Second place, Genevieve Zuniga. And in first place, Shamari Lewis. In the next race, Landon, Jordan, Eli, Jaden, Riley, Max, Giovanni, Modesto, Gabriel, and Manuel. 9-year-old boys up next. Finish line officials are ready, Mr. Potts. And they're off. Our next race will be our 10-year-old girls, so our 11-year-old girls and boys need to report to the starting line. 11-year-old boys and girls, please report. In the 10-year-old girls race, Bailey Swanson, Aliyah Moraskis, Riley Regier, Cambry Lance Spain, Haylene Martinez, Zoe Torres, Janaya Divorcing, Caden Bryant, Amelia Alarcon, Isabella Gutierrez, Shanna Starkey, and Haley Galan. In third place, 9-year-old boys, Modesto Oliva. Second place, Jordan Cedillo. And in first place, Landon McNabb. Ten-year-old girls are up next, followed by the 10-year-old boys. We have found a cell phone. If you're missing your cell phone, please come to the announcer's podium to claim it. Ten-year-old girls, finish line officials are ready. And they're off. Here they come, bring them home. Our next race will be our 10-year-old boys. 10-year-old boys. Caleb Zamora, Gavin Campfield, Caden Gilmore, Alan Baeza, Zachary Dreitz, Alexander Corner, Abner Macias, Diego Pava, Fernando Ruiz, Tanner Denoyer, Orlando Munoz, Galizia Gonzalez. Those are our racers. 10-year-old boys will be racing next. 10-year-old boys. In third place, 10-year-old girls, Jayana DeVorce. Second place, Riley Regier. And in first place, Zoe Torres. Ten-year-old boys are up next. 10-year-old boys. Finish line officials are ready. Wait. And they're off. Our next race will be our 11-year-old girls. 11-year-old girls will be our next race with Janelle Potter, Scarlett Buckman, Jasmine King, Bailey Powell, Kayla Torres, McKenna Alexander, and Joanna Alcura. In our 10-year-old boys race, Alan Baeza takes third. Alan Baeza in third place. Second place was Orlando Munoz. And in first place, Diego Pava. 11-year-old girls will be up next. Janelle Potter, Scarlett Buckman, Jasmine King, Bailey Powell, Kayla Torres, McKenna Alexander, and Joanna Alquera. 12-year-old boys and girls need to report. 12-year-old boys and girls, please report. Again, a reminder, the men's pacer race will start at 11:30, followed by the international race at 11:55. The Kiss of Peace at the steps of the Methodist Church, followed by the shriving service at 12:15. Then the web chat will take place right after the service. Finish line officials are ready. And they're off. Got a small field, but they're running hard. Bring them home. Cheer them on. Our next race will be our 11-year-old boys. 11-year-old boys. We have a small field with 4 runners. Brooks Kappelman, Landon Martinez, Daniel Pava, and Alex Schwint. Alex Schwint, Daniel Pava, Landon Martinez, and Brooks Kappelman will be our 11-year-old boy racers. Eleven-year-old girls, in third place, McKenna Alexander. Second place, Jasmine King. And in first place, Kayla Torres. 11-year-old boys. Finish line officials are ready. Mr. Potts, whenever you're ready. And we're down to 3 runners. Our next race will be our 12-year-old girls race. 12-year-old girls, Yoleti Soto, Hallie West, Axelati Gonzalez, and Kylie Hamill. Eleven-year-old boys, Brooks Kappelman took third. Second place, Alex Schwint. And in first place, Daniel Pava. 12-year-old girls are up next. 12-year-old girls, Yolette Soto, Hallie West, Zetlati Gonzalez, and Kylie Hamill. Finish line officials are ready. Twelve-year-old boys are up next. Cooper Zimmerman, Cameron Hieronymus, Zayden Martinez, Aiden Schwint, and Isaiah Bailey. Cooper, Cameron, Zayden, Aiden, and Isaiah. All right, 12-year-old girls. Salati Gonzalez in third, Kylie Hamill in second, and Hallie West in first. All right, we have 4 runners in the 12-year-old boy category. Our next race, we're going to combine some girls. 13, 14, and 15-year-old girls will race next. 13, 14, and 15-year-old girls. Diana Farrar, Helena Combs, Ariana Hubbard, Esmeralda Gutierrez, Jackie Aquilar, Jenna Ormiston, Lexi Franz, Emma Evans, and Katie Clausen. 12-year-old boy category, 3rd place, Aiden Schwint. 2nd place, Isaiah Bailey. And in 1st place, Cameron Hieronymus. Finish line officials are ready. And they're off. We're going to move on to the 13, 14, and 15-year-old boys. Angel Munoz, Nathan Alarcon, Enrique Franz, Billy Zapata, Gustavo Soto Jr. are our contestants. Angel, Nathan, Enrique, Billy, and Gustavo. In 3rd place was Helena Combs. 2nd place, Emma Evans. And in 1st place, Ariana Hubbard. We have our 13, 14, and 15-year-old boys up to race next. Finish line officials are ready. It is a race for first. In 2nd place was Nathan Alarcon, and in 1st place was Enrique Franz. This will be our final race before the men's pacer race that'll start at 11:30. 16, 17, and 18-year-old boys, Julian Garcia, Jose Acquira, and Aaron Venegas. Men's pacer race will start at 11:30, the international race at 11:55. Finish line officials are ready. And they're off. Follow the yellow brick road, my friends. Follow the yellow brick road. In first place was Jose Acquira, and second place, Julian Garcia. Again, thank you for coming out to the youth and toddler races. Men's pacer race at 11:30, international race at 11:55, followed by the Kiss of Peace at the steps of the First United Methodist Church. And then we'll have the shriving service at 12:15, followed by the web chat parade at 3. Again, lunch is being served at First United Methodist Church, also at the American Legion Post Home, right behind here in the blue door. Once again, our men's pacer racers. Randy Ortiz is 45 years of age. He is a supervisor at National Beef. Adolfo Marcus Calea, 27, is a teacher at USD 480. His wife is also running. Enrique Franz is 41. He is a radio DJ for Rockingham Media LLC. Jose Luis Rosales, 68 years of age. He is retired. Kevin Altamirano, 24. He's a firefighter for the City of Liberal. Irving Altamirano, 22, a firefighter for the City of Liberal. Brent Evans, 44, a physical education teacher at Cottonwood Elementary. And Junior Mendez, 23, is the owner of CrossFit Fracas. His fiance is also running in the international race. Men's pacer race should be starting any moment. Again, a reminder, after the international race, which will start at 11:55, the Kiss of Peace will be given at the steps of the First United Methodist Church, followed by the shriving service at 12:15, the web chat right after that, and then the parade starting at 7th and Kansas will start at 3 o'clock. Lunch is being served at the First United Methodist Church, also at the American Legion Post Home, right there inside the blue door, just beyond the finish line. And here they come. They've rounded the corner. They're making their way down the straightaway. Cheer on our men pacer racers. We still have men on the course. Let's bring these guys home. We still have Jose Luis Rosales on the course. Let's give a round of applause to Jose. Running in the pacer race at 68 years young. Again, congratulations to our men's pacers. Randy Ortiz, Marcus Calea, Enrique Franz, Jose Luis Rosales, Kevin Altamirano, Irvin Altamirano, Brent Evans, and Junior Mendez. The international race will start at 11:55. The international race at 11:55. In our men's pacer race, in first place was Irvin Altamirano, firefighter for the city of Liberal. Second place was Junior Mendez, owner of CrossFit Fracas. His fiance will also be running in the international race. And in third place, we have Brent Evans, physical education teacher at Cottonwood Elementary. Give a round of applause for our men's pacer racers. Our international race will start at 11:55. We have 10 women runners, 3 veterans, and 7 running for the first time. They'll race to win the Liberal leg of the International Pancake Day Race. Running this year, Lindsay Klaus. She is 38 years of age. She is a first grade dual language teacher at Prairie View Elementary. She'll be running for the 4th consecutive year. Also running, Elena Kalea, 27, has been running 3 times a week to prepare for her debut in the international race. She grew up in Liberal and returned to teach for USD 480 after graduating from college. Also running, first-time racer, Annalise Smith, 36 years of age. She is running because Lindsay Klaus convinced her to do it. She is a stay-at-home mom to son Benjamin. Allison Nondorf, 20 years of age, will be running the race for the 3rd time because she thinks it's fun. She was an honorary runner in 2015 when she was Miss Liberal, and then entered the race officially in 2017, coming in 2nd. Another racer who decided to participate for fun is Minerva Lopez, 25. She works in the billing department at OBGYN Associates at Southwest Kansas and is a new mother to Emilia. Tessie Barnett, 44, is a true veteran of the race, running for the 18th time in 2018. Caitlin Ralston decided to run because she's always wanted to do so. She's entered the 2018 race. She's 23 years of age, returned to Liberal after college, and is now a 2nd grade teacher at Cottonwood Elementary School. A lifelong resident of Liberal, Gabby Carubias, 22, says she's always wanted to race but was never brave enough. My family and friends think I'm crazy. I've mostly been preparing mentally for the race. Jessie Wilson, 23, is a kindergarten teacher at Cottonwood Elementary and has only been in Liberal for just over a year. She decided to run the race because she heard it was a Liberal tradition and wants to represent her school and kids. The secretary at CrossFit Fracas, Sari Esquivel, 22, exercises daily, so family members suggested she run in this race. And she's jumping right into Liberal traditions as she's only been a resident for just over a month. Her fiance, Jesus Mendez, just finished the race in 2nd place for the men's pacer race. We have Lindsay Klaus, Elena Kalea, Annalise Smith, Allison Nondorf, Minerva Lopez, Tessie Barnett, Caitlin Ralston, Gabby Carubias, Jessie Wilson, and Sari Esquivel running in the international race. The race will start in just a few minutes. We want to remind you that immediately following the race, the Kiss of Peace will be given at the steps of the First United Methodist Church, followed by the Shriving service at 12:15. After that will be the web chat with Olney, England, who has already completed their leg of the race. Times will be compared at that time. Awards will be presented right after the Shriving service. The parade will start at 7th and Kansas at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We'd like to welcome all of our dignitaries that have made it to Pancake Day 2018. Of course, Jeremy Rollins, Mayor of Olney, and his daughter. We have Governor Collier in attendance tonight, this afternoon. Also, Bud Estes, Senator for the state of Kansas, and Shannon Francis, Representative for the 125th District. We are just about 2 minutes from race time. 2 minutes from race time. Would like to thank Greg Bird and, of course, his entire staff on the 2018 International Pancake Day Committee, putting these 4 days on, and it was a great event. Again, running in the international race, Lindsay Klaus, Elena Kalea, Annalise Smith, Allison Nondorf, Minerva Lopez, Tessie Barnett, Caitlin Ralston, Gabby Corubias, Jesse Wilson, and Sarari Esquivel. Next year will be the 70th anniversary of the first running of the International Pancake Day Race. If you've always thought about maybe you should try it, well, maybe next year will be your year to join the International Race Runners. 70 years going strong. Thirty seconds from start time. And they're off. The race has begun. The ladies will progress from the starting line down to the corner, turn to the west, and then make another left-hand turn down to the straightaway. So please cheer them on and bring them home. Here they come. Again, Lindsay Klaus, Elena Kalea, Annalise Smith, Allison Nondorf, Minerva Lopez, Tessie Barnett, Caitlin Ralston, Gabby Corubias, Jesse Wilson, and Sarari Esquivel. And the first runners have made their way around the final stretch. Coming down the final stretch, we do have the international runners. And we've got a tight race. This is the hard part of the race. Let's bring them home. Let's cheer them on. Let's bring these ladies home. First, second, and third right there. Let's cheer these ladies on. Great job, ladies, great job. All right, we will announce our winners. In third place was number 4, Allison Nondorf. Allison Nondorf in third place. In second place, runner number 10, Sari Esquivel, second place. And in first place, and winning the liberal leg of the International Pancake Day race, in first place was Gabby Carubias with a time of 108.85. 108.85 is the winning time for the liberal leg of the International Pancake Day race. Once again, a round of applause for all of our international race runners today. Great job, ladies, great job. Times will be compared with Olney, England at the Shriving service. Again, the kiss of peace will be given at the steps of the First United Methodist Church, followed by the Shriving service at 12:15. Then the web chat will take place immediately following the Shriving service. Also, the parade will start at 7th and Kansas at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Please come back for the parade. Please come over for the Shriving service that will start at 12:15. The kiss of peace at the steps. Again, congratulations to all of the runners. Gabby Carubias, the winner of the liberal leg. All right, if you have borrowed a skillet from the International Pancake Day Board, please return them to the announcer's podium. Ladies, if you've borrowed a skillet, need them back here at the announcer's podium. All right, if the men Pacer Racer winners are still here, please come back to the announcer's podium as well. The men's Pacer Racer winners, we need Brent Evans, Junior Mendez, and Irvin Altamirano. If you're still here.